Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Smart Araneta Coliseum, this is Game 1 of the finals of the Premier Volleyball League All-Filipino Conference 2024.
Chillin'? If so, last year. Pag finals, we wear pink.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Creamline Cool Smashers. And now let's meet the starters for Creamline. Outside spiker from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 2, team captain, Alyssa Valdez. Center from the Far Eastern University, number 1, Kyle Negrito. Middle blocker from the National University, number 5, Risa Sato. Middle blocker from the College of St. Benil, number 6, Pangs Panaga. Opposite hitter from the University of the Philippines, number 18, Tots Carlos. Outside spiker from Adamson University, number 23, Gemma Galanza. Starting libero from FEU, number 11, Kyla Atienza. The head coach for Creamline is Sherwin Menezes.
May bagong kulay ang corona. Ube. At walang makakapigil sa
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. And now let's meet the starters. Middle blocker from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 7, team captain, Madi Matayag. Outside spiker from the University of the Philippines, number 1, Isa Molde. Center from Ateneo, number 3, Dina Wong. Middle blocker from the University of Santo Tomas, number 8, Micah Ortiz. Opposite hitter from the University of Perpetual Help System Delta, number 15, Royce Tubino. Outside spiker from the University of Santo Tomas, number 18, CC Rondina. Starting libero from Adamson University, number 16, Tong Punse. The head coach for Choco Mucho is Dante Alinsunurin.
CC with a serious lead gets the point.
Good vibes. Make some noise! Titans, tayo naman! Sige!
The PVL Finals is always a spectacle, and it sets the stage for a glamorous game number 1 between sister teams Choco Mucho Flying Titans, the Creamline Cool Smashers. You see the starters for both teams receiving a lot of applause for every single player. Immensely popular but incredibly skilled players. This is the reason why they are here. Creamline, all the years, everybody's been gunning for them and they're still here. Choco Mucho, all the injuries that they have survived and they're still in the finals. It's an incredible story either way. And we are off for the battle for gold. Carlos, Doug, tough. First long rally of the match. Galanza denied. Atienza there for coverage. Galanza again. And point number 1 of game number 1 goes to the defending champions.
Gemma Galanza powering through the blockers of Choco Mucho. I mean, Choco Mucho, they're known for their blocking, for their net defense. So definitely they're going to be locked in today's game.
CC knows that she will be receiving a lot of balls. Carlos will punch it to the other side. Ponce will send it to Tubino, who has been on fire as of late. But her first finals here in the PVL as part of a big big time showdown. Now, the first time in Araneta, you and I did that game, we saw how tight she looked.
Right.
But she has recovered since then. Couple of best player awards. Has been on fire as of late. Just as they don't have Kat Tolentino, which Carlos will take advantage of every single time.
You know what's more interesting with this game is because both teams coming into today's game with a 1-1 record. Creamline winning in the preliminaries, but Choco Mucho winning against Creamline in 5 sets. Again, they were able to break that 12-game losing streak against Creamline. So definitely more confidence for them in today's game.
Pumawi kagad. Si Rondina Rumisi pumalo and gets the first point for Choco Mucho, rightfully so, as we send it down to Jana Ejido.
Thanks, Boom. Now, you know what? A semi-final sweep. The back-to-back finals appearances, but truth be told, the Choco Mucho Flying Titans did not build this castle overnight. In fact, team captain Maddie Madayag has stood tall in all of their 5 years in this league and how their own dynasty has only just begun. Maddie tells me how its maturity she's witnessed the most throughout that period. From a tough start in 2019 to feeling the revamp in 2022. And from there, she tells me, and I quote, "We became more intact and took our time to gather and play as one. Kaya simula doon, we gained experience. And looking back at it, sobrang dami na talaga ang pinagdaanan namin." Now, Maddie will be using all of those learnings as an OG Flying Titan to gather her teammates here and vows that the start of her team's finals journey will be different this time around. In fact, it is just the start of this finals, which you can catch on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now for only 149 pesos a month. Back to you, Bumanayal.
Thank you very much, Jana. All throughout that report, Choco Mucho scoring 2 straight points to tie the match at 3-all. Talking about the OGs, Jana Ejido was mentioning them. We'll talk more about that later. First, on to this rally. Carlos, Doug, Wong, Molde, denied!
Solid block there. Coming from Gemma Galanza.
We've seen some solid blocks already early on.
And in a couple of sequences, Tots Carlos was being dug by Bang Ponce. He was being checked. So for Choco Mucho, floor defense, net defense will be definitely key against this powerhouse team in terms of offense.
Tubino again. How confident is this recruit? Now, as she has totally shaken off all the nerves that she felt in that preliminary match.
And she's very much needed in today's game, and even in the games where Kat Tolentino missed, because Kat is known to be one of the scoring machines of Choco Mucho. So Tubino's production will be important for Choco Mucho.
And top 10 in blocking pa. That's a double on Isa Molde, called by our up referee Yul Penosa, to the protest of the players and the coaches. And Coach Dante joins in. Let's look at this again, because unfortunately these are not challengeable calls. Ooh. Did it hit her again before that right-hand dig? Maybe not. Maybe something to talk about for rightfully so by Dante Linsunurin. 5-4 is the score. Valdez was there for coverage. Tots had to adjust. The feathery touch.
I mean, we've talked about her on top of the coverage, her versatility, the variety of her attacks has been the biggest asset of Creamline. And take a look at the ball control, finding that spot right behind the blockers.
Partner, okay, we talk about Kat Tolentino. We all know the difference that she makes offensively and then top 10 in blocking. But what is the other aspect of her not being around from a rotation standpoint, positional standpoint for this Choco Mucho team?
You know, I mean, before a conference would start, there's a training program. There are players that, you know, some coaches would focus on, and definitely Kat Tolentino is one of the players because she has the height, she has the skill, she has the experience, and she has been part of the core lineup of Choco Mucho. The reason why, you know, her not being in a lineup is something big for Choco Mucho. But again, we keep mentioning how pivotal Tobino has been, because she was able to step up, and it was not an easy way to, provide the numbers that Kat Tolentino have provided over the years.
Lalo na kung hindi ka sanay sa posisyon, di ba? May kanya-kanyang preferences yan. Outside, left pin, right pin.
Tobino has been playing outside hitter for the
Correct.
longest time, so this is really a big adjustment, not just in a team perspective, but in an individual's perspective as well.
They're going to call an overreach. Yubinosa has been busy early on here. Points at Tang Ponce because, we have protocols here in volleyball, obviously. The captain can talk.
Now, yung bola nasa kabilang side na. Tinira niya. The ball
8-5 is our score. Technical timeout, 3-point lead for Creamline. We will be back. Plus, astig sa sports. It is loud inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum for game number 1 as both fans have come in full force. Let's look at this call. The overreach. Ooh. I have your interpretation of that.
Looked like it was a good call. The ball was already on the side
Over.
of Creamline.
Pakahirap pagka real-time minsan talaga.
Right.
Valdez. Dug by Rondina. Tobino again. An exchange here between the two teams. What a play. What a recovery here. Play 1, says Negrito, and this is what it produces.
A battle of floor defense in that sequence. But can't have a loose block against Eliza Valdez. Combination play. We've been seeing early combination plays here in Creamline, and they need it. They need Choco Mucho to work for that net defense.
Okay, couple of questions. First, Micah Ortiz starting for Choco Mucho. What is your thinking of Coach Dante putting in Micah as a starter today?
Well, this could be a surprise for Creamline because we haven't seen a lot of Micah Ortiz this conference, but this could be an adjustment as well because Nunax hasn't been producing the points she has been producing during the preliminary round.
Speaking of surprise, Coach Sherwin surprising everybody in the semifinals by starting Risa Sato, and she has been producing very comfortable as a starter.
Nilalagay lang kapag nag-out of system tayo. Kung hindi nyo kaya paluin ng malakas, target ng setter, ha? Okay?
Mahirapan natin.
Hey, paggalawin mo yung middle mo, paggalawin mo ha. Isip doon, paggalawin tayo. Di ba? Ha?
Let's go. Okay lang, maganda naman yung galaw natin.
Spin lang, ha?
Hindi lang tayo nakakonvert, ha?
Creamline has doubled up on Choco Mucho. These coaches are pretty much going to their old reliables. In the meantime, 100 taon, laban para sa bayan. Let's celebrate and cheer for our Filipino athletes as they represent our country in the Olympic Games in Paris 2024. Coach Sherwin going to Risa Sato, and then Coach Dante going to Dina Wong, as we see the celebrities in attendance here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Ace for Kaloy. 5th point for Tots Carlos.
They continue to go to CC Rondina.
And she knows that. And she is one of the better receivers of the league because she has really worked at it with her coaches.
She has been the target here.
Molde gets this one. Molde gets it back. Dug by Galanza. Valdez decides to tip it over. And Creamline Cool Smashers on a 6-0 run.
Creamline outsmarting the floor defense of Choco Mucho. I mean, Choco Mucho, in terms of net defense, floor defense, andyan, it's very solid, but it's just a matter of converting it into points. And right now, it's really Creamline converting points.
And Choco Mucho getting a point off an error. Service error. The good news for the Choco Mucho fans is this early in the match here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. We're looking at Miss Shena G. Olaso, our Head of Channels and Content Management, Signal TV Incorporated. Mr. Miko Halili, Head of Sports and Content, Signal TV. And also, I think in attendance is Ms. Risa Gilas, our Head for Channel Management and Programming. All part of this massive, mammoth crowd at the Smart Araneta Coliseum.
Liza Valdez there trying to go for the hands of Dina Wong. Unfortunately, that hit the antenna while she was trying to go down the line. 2
straight points for Choco Mucho.
Times here for them to build momentum.
Sato will set to Valdez. Chance to counter here. CC's in the front row. And it's time for them to maximize CC Rondina, who is the second best scorer in the league, averaging 20.7 points and also averaging 20 against Creamline, by the way, in the 2 matches. 3-0 run, so Coach Sherwin will call for time.
Lumalayo yung serve. So, pasok ka ng 1 step. 1 step, they control. Yun lang naman tayo, ha? Positive. Kung meron, tuloy. Sako, wala nang receive. 1 step na. Ha? O, receive mo na ulit, ha? Back row. Back row. Okay. Back row, ready? Okay, let's go! On in! Creamline!
Biggest lead for Creamline was at 7 here in set number 1.
Talking about their passing in the timeout. Isa Molde serving strong, going for heavy serves right now, challenging the first ball of Creamline. The reason why they have been out of system a couple of times already. So stable passing, that's what they need at this point.
Winners from the winners from the PVL sweepstakes promo. All access pass for today's game. Congratulations. Lahat yan, pati yung production room, OB van, all the locker room ng teams.
Complete experience.
Yes. Congratulations to you. CC connects again with a sharp cross. 4-0 counter run.
Choco Mucho really taking advantage of this rotation. I mean, CC Rondina has done it all for the Choco Mucho squad.
That's the thing, right? You know it's coming, but stopping it is another story. And you can say that about Tots also when she's in the front line. Kyle Negrito with some trickery on the second ball put away.
Those 1-2 plays will only be effective if you do it at the right time, and that time, perfect timing really for Kyle Negrito.
Breaks the run. 13-9. The OG of Creamline. One of 3 original Creamline players still. What a slide by Atienza there. Carlos, mababa.
Tough set there, tough one for Tots Carlos. I mean, it was out of system, way in front the line.
The OG of Choco Mucho, one of 2 players originally. It's a good serve. And an out of system and a free ball. Ortiz asking for it. Nahi po ni Gemma. Gemma gets it back. Bumalik! Dina Wong with the rejection.
Choco Mucho just reading that set really well. Two blockers with Gemma Galanza. I mean, take a look at that hands. Well pressed in. No problems there with Creamline.
Lead is down to 2. Somebody's happy. Royce was there. Cici again. Long ball this time. Back to Gemma. Doug. Ortiz will set Cici. And a chance to counter here. Balik na naman kay Rodina. She is relentless. Deservingly so. What a spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan. So much smoke on that ball.
Oh, and she's still a problem that the Creamline hasn't solved in this game.
7-1 run, partner. After a 7-0 run. One hand. Huli. Mababa.
And this is why Creamline needs a side out. They need to gain the momentum back. Again, Cici Rondina in the front row. Very dangerous for the Creamline Cool Smashers.
Isa Sato usually serves low. Goes to CC. Out of system. Sent back by Pangs Panaga. Let us not forget the value of that 7-time best little blocker.
Take a look at this replay. Good timing, good blocking formation there for Creamline. All spaces.
Averaging almost 8 points a game from the preliminaries all the way to the semifinals. CC looking for a check. Yul Benosa looking at the linesman. And he will call out. There will probably be a challenge here. Our first Choco Mucho challenge.
Choco Mucho looking confident that there was a block touch. Let's see if this is going to be a successful challenge off that Cici Rondina hit.
They cut the lead down to 1, 13-12 after that 7-1 run. Here comes Creamline with a response once again. And that has been the story of this series. Even last year, remember, Choco Mucho was very close. In both games, they held leads against Creamline and could not hold on.
But again, the advantage of Creamline really is their experience in moments like this, in situations like this. Nasanay na sila sa pressured-packed moments, crunch time, and they have matured over the years as well as a squad.
Let's see, looks like that ball is going through. Was there a forefinger? Thanks, Panaga, with a sheepish, naughty smile to us here.
Hoping na hindi makita sa challenge
Sorry,
yung check ball.
Sorry, Pans. Hindi namin control yung ano eh.
That one was very clear.
Nandun sa kabilang side ng court yung dapat ngitian mo, hindi kami. 15-13 will be our official score now.
This is a good rotation here for Choco Mucho.
So that's a challenge successful. Yul Benosa will get us going for this rally. Revilla. Galanza with the block breaker. 16-13 Creamline. Awesome live sports viewing is guaranteed with Signal yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Switch now and get up to 3 months with no cash out. Visit www.signal.tv/switch for more details. Back to the live, continuing an exclusive broadcast of One Sports Plus, Pilipinas live app, and on RPTV for the audience who has joined us through that platform, through that channel. Boom Gonzalez, Ayel Estranero, and of course, Jana Ejido, the third member of our panel. Escalanza with the counter-attack.
Creamline looking so synchronized in that sequence. A great dig from Atienza and a great finish from Gemma Galanza.
Negrito. CC receiving. Tubino attacking. Dug by Valdez. Thoughts adjusting. Off the rebound, off the deflection. Dinala sa kabila. Blocked. Ooh. Miscommunication there between Ponce and Molde.
And both of them, they had the good position to go for that second touch. Unfortunately, a lack of communication on their end. See Descheng and Kat Tolentino on your screens right now.
Wala pa dyan si Uduki Agunsanya, of course, who part of the injured list here for Choco Mucho, and they have survived and still made it to the finals. As now Creamline is digging so well, defending so well. This is a 5-1 run since we were at 13-12. And they get 1 point back. Battle of runs so far.
Right, so the battle of the wing attackers. We haven't seen a lot of activation from the middles of both squads. But right now, Cesar and Nina on the back row. Time for Isa Molde to step up in terms of offense.
Ortiz was credited for that block. Revilla with a perfect pass, which sets up this one. Wong will choose to go to Tubino. Cuts it. The pickup by Carlos. Was there a check? Galanza believes there was. Yul Benosa calls the check. Block touch. I think CC doesn't know that how they're going to challenge this.
The point was given at the Creamline.
Creamline, yes. CC didn't know if she was going to go back to serve. And she was talking to Isa Molde and Tang Ponce about pag-usap. And it's easier said than done when a crowd like this getting drowned out.
No, it's hard to zone in, but that's what they need right now. They need to zone in on the game. Again, we talked about it on top of the coverage. This isn't just a battle of, adjustments, execution. More than that, it's also a battle of the mind.
Yeah, and because they've had the experience already from last conference, hindi katulad ng last conference, and I had a nice chat with Cici Rondina as like a postscript from that experience, and she said, they now know what it feels as a team. Konti na lang, sabi niya. Did that touch the forefinger? Apparently not.
Block touch.
So, CC gets to serve. Good challenge by Coach Dante Alinsunurin, who, by the way, is back in the UAB finals for the NU men's national team. Congratulations to him. 18-15. Tina with a pickup. Tubino on the counter. She puts it away.
An explosive one there coming from Tubino.
Just a completely different player now.
Right. I mean, the confidence, her decisions, and she looks healthier as well.
Yes, it started with that game against SGA, where she became the best player of the game, then nagtuloy-tuloy sa semifinals. As this one is over-adjusted by Gemma. So that's a 3-0 run by Choco Mucho. 4-0 na pala. The great Jaja Santiago in attendance earlier also in the Cherry Tigo game. We're still watching now. Di na yata umalis na Araneta mula kahapon.
Exactly. She was also present in that NU game.
Overdug. Oh, collision there. Revilla is okay. 5-0 run. Just when you think Choco Mucho down in the dumps. And down by 7 earlier, comes back to tie. Down by 5, comes back to tie. Coach Sherwin calls timeout.
Coach na. Coach, ano? Tres o open? Okay, good. Gemma, 5 ka na.
Cover tayo. Wala. Let's go, girls!
Pangs, gaganon ka na. Gaganon ka kasi si Coach ang ano. Okay. Hey, 0-0.
Challenge lang sa atin, ha? Labanan natin. Okay.
Let's go.
Push.
That's what the crowd wants. Everybody watching on TV and on the Pilipinas Live app. Choco Mucho is like this pesky fly that it's here on the table right now here at the Araneta Coliseum bothering us. So we did say that this has been a game of runs. Creamline with a 6-0 run to start. 7-1 run by Choco Mucho, countered by a 5-1 run by Creamline. And Choco Mucho with a 5-0 run. And that is a point to stop that 5-0 run from Tots Carlos. Good timeout again by Coach Sherwin.
And the better response here from his players. Talked about the specific offensive strategy because the floor defense really of the Choco Mucho has been impeccable so far.
This is what I love about when it's at this level already, Ayel. Yung technicalities and details na talaga yung nagde-decide ng mga puntos at saka ng mga swings eh.
How fast you adjust will definitely dictate how you will be able to win this match.
Gone are the days na puro palakaso na lang, and di ba?
Really have to be smart at this point.
The schematics now. Yul Benosa checking again with the linesman. He says no touch, so that will be Choco Mucho point, which will be challenged. Oy, may umamin. May umamin.
Looks like
Green card. On, I don't know who.
Isa Molde, I believe.
Isa.
Got a good touch on that head.
Bernadette Pons getting ready to check in to serve and sweep for Bangs Panaga, and a 1-point lead, inching to the end.
Has been that impact player for Creamline every time she's needed.
Malalim eh.
Put inside the court.
That's a real advantage that Choco Mucho has in this series against, Creamline over Choco Mucho. That bench.
Right.
What a set. Delayed by the block. Alyssa ready to fly. Rebound off the touch. Oh! Who was Dina setting it to? It's supposed to be Tuttubino.
But that was too tight of a set.
So 2 straight points here.
Again, the small details, the small errors can really be costly towards the end stretch. They need to be careful at this point.
That's what cost them the games 1 and 2 last conference. Just really details. And here, after that Sherwin timeout, again recovering with another run here. A 3-0 run by Creamline to put up a 3-point lead.
Tama lang tayo sa ginagawa natin, ha? Nakikita naman natin kung anong ginagawa nila, eh. Importante lang, ma-maximize natin kapag ang bola umangat, kailangan may spacing tayo, ha? Sige. Well, sipan naman yan. Sige lang, tapos na.
Choco Mucho! Let's go.
Choco Mucho trying to reset themselves here in this match.
And if they want to recover, they need to recover quickly. So you see Joanna Maragino, Janine Marciano, and Bang Pineda on your screens.
In attendance, enjoying this match. They're already on break from the PVL. So they are fans today. Tina. Ganda ng patong doon. On on the piston play by Choco Mucho. We rarely see them execute that, but when they do, malinis. Maddie pulling in Risa Sato there.
Very effective, and Isa Molde going deep in the cross-court attack.
We haven't heard much from the middles of Choco Mucho. Tots. Ponce stopping that ball. Molde cross-court. Revilla handling that one. Sato-san. Bumalik ang bola sa Creamline. Tots will get it back on the reverse. Rondina was there. CC from the back line. Chema with a pickup. Combination play. Ponce able to handle it, but unable to keep it in play.
Pagandahan na ng combination plays. I mean, at this point, that's what they need. They need to deceive each other in that net defense. And that one, Tots Carlos, perfect angle. But I mean, Ponce is still there, but too hard for that second touch.
Gina Rocha will come in for Royce Tabino. 8 points for Tots Carlos. 23-20. Molde taking this one. Oh, it worked! Oh, we're glad that Molde and Negrito are fine. They show some sportsmanship there. Little collision on the... Tell me, Ayel, what happened here?
Choco Mucho even laughing after that combination play because that set was intended for Isa Molde. But you know, Madi Madayaga, the height and length got to scrape that ball, but a point is a point.
The tippy-tip. So this is going to be challenged. Creamline will challenge a foot fault. Maybe on Isa? Is that what they're... Okay. Before the ball went down?
Because again, Isa Molde was going for that broad jump.
Correct. Nagkala niya sa kanya yung set.
Exactly, so she wasn't able to control her momentum.
Which probably really was for her, but Maddie just with that wingspan and actually was able to score because deceiving everybody else, including the defenders, didn't know, didn't expect that one. So let's see, this is very crucial, partner.
Right. I mean, they need this point. The Creamline is on the roll right now.
23-20 in an all-important first set. We all know what happened in the last game. Creamline ahead in that match. Choco Mucho comes back. That was only on April 30 in Pasig in front of 5,300 spectators in Pasig. Speaking of, as we wait here, looks like this will be a Choco Mucho point.
Right.
And Valdez will talk to you, Benosa, though. Let's listen in. Unfortunately, we did not catch the conversation between Yul and Eliza. Eliza trying to get the explanation. So 21-23, boy pa. Dito sa first set, itong Choco Mucho.
Yeah, CC Randina right now on the front row.
Yep. I'm sure Creamline takes notice of that. And will probably overload on that side too. Revilla shaky on that first ball. Out of system. And Revilla apologizes. 2 straight points.
They keep saying this, partner, in the coverages, especially in the starting the semis. No lead is safe at this point.
Especially at this level. Finals pa. With the 2 best teams gutting it out. Tots taking this one. Balik kay Eliza. Oh, what a reaction by Valdez. Dig pass. Rondina will score. And we're all tied up with another run. It is a 4-1 run. Who will have the last say here in the first set?
Clutch queens on the front row right now. CC Rondina for Choco Mucho and Eliza Valdez for the Creamline Cool Smashers. But take a look at that hit. Outsmart.
Oh! Back to live action, and Isa Molde sends it to the net and sends Creamline to set point.
Very crucial error there for Isa Molde. Rodina trying to serve long, strong on that one, but
serve.
straight to the antenna. I mean, the net rather.
Yeah, trying to serve to her old teammate, Tots Carlos. Valdez. Set point number 1. What a serve. They go to CC, and CC delivers. Sinabi ko na yun, you know it's coming.
But regardless if you know it or not, CC Rondina find all ways to score a point. I mean, 2 blockers there, but a very clean attack coming from CC Rondina.
Tiklop ng katawan. 24 all. We go to an extension here in set 1. Of course we do. Very tight. Gemma avoids the net. They'll allow that. CC goes back, and they take their version of a set point. A 5-1 counter run.
Again,
How many?
CC Rondina, you know, just a scoring machine in the front row.
Partner, we've had 6 runs by both teams. All in all, this is the first lead of Choco Mucho in the first set, and they have a chance to take it here. They go to CC. She asks for it again. Balik na naman sa kanya. Oh! What a smart play by the Dina Wong. What did I say about that pesky fly?
Dina Wong just surprising everyone right on the hole, right on the spot.
So smart. Their first lead of the game at set point, and they finish with a 6-1 run to take set 1 of game 1 of the battle for gold.
Talk about relentlessness. We talked about Dobina. She is going to be important in this game. And in that first set, some important points coming from her. Momentum swinging on their side because of her points. But again, it wasn't just her. CC Rondina came alive just right on time. And as well, Dina Wong.
If it's your first time to watch a Choco Mucho Creamline match, this is the reason why people flock to the venue. We will be back. Creamline was leading 23-20. That's late. They also had a 7-point lead early on, but a 6-1 run makes it for Choco Mucho. It's like I said, it's like a movie watching these two teams battle each other. But tell us about the numbers.
Choco Mucho, I mean, playing better offense. There 17 for them against the 14 of Creamline. Both teams trying to slow down each other, 3 blocks apiece, but Creamline tried to serve strong with 2 aces, but you know, Choco Mucho just having solid digging and receiving that allowed them to convert more points. And again, as we keep mentioning, no lead is safe.
Yeah.
Choco Mucho coming alive in the most important stretch of that set.
6 runs, all in all, 3 for both. And we asked the question who was going to have the last run, and we got our answer. 1-0 for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, looking for their first championship as a team. CC Rondina with 9 points here in the match.
Talked about that first set. It's very important. And right now, Choco Mucho getting that first set. They are coming in with more confidence playing against the defending champions.
How about Tina Wong in that first set? And yeah, sure, she scored the winning point, but their overall play, Ayel.
I mean, she's been having a good playmaking so far, finding the right people at the right time, but that last point, really great show of presence of mind.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy, especially that it was a high-pressure moment, but again, a veteran setter here, Tina Wong.
The chase by CC. Ooh. That's still playable. Are you kidding me? There are no words to describe that play.
I mean, the effort, the hustle, the reaction, the reason why they have been winning the rallies. Talking about Choco Mucho, it's their digging. It's really their digging.
Including yung siko ni Estupino. Oh, and that drops in. 3-0 run to start the second.
Tina Wong is on the roll right now. Service ace for her. Dropped just right behind Eliza Valdez.
Goes back there to Revilla. Very tight. Actually over. 4-0 start.
Negrito then have a good hold over the ball. As you see, the numbers of CC Rondina already in double digits after the first set. 10 attack points already.
Remember, she also scored 32 against Petrogas recently in the semifinals as Panaga picked up by Wong, pick up by Revilla, pick up by Molde. Oop. How they're gonna give a
net touch.
Oh, a net touch. Na nahuli ng ating down referee Nestor Bello. All right. Let's take a break for a while and bring in Jana Ejido. Jana, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Boom and Ayel. Now, with that set one wing, swinging it to the Flying Titans. Now, these are things that the Cool Smashers do not take lightly. And from my conversation with Gemma Galanza, we spoke about how their first loss to their opponents right now impacted them in the semifinals, and how she shares that they've left it back there and they learned to overcome them. As she tells me, and I quote, "Siyempre, iba yung Choco Mucho ngayon, mas buo sila. Kaya yung talo na yon, mas nagpatatag sa amin na manalo ngayon, at doon din namin nakikita kung paano maayos yung pagkakamali namin." Now, she admits it hasn't been the easiest journey for her team this conference, but Gemma tells me how overcoming these fuels her grind. So what kind of performance could we be seeing from defending champs in set 2? See all of it on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now or watch by PilipinasLive.com and experience PVL games live in HD and commercial-free anytime and anywhere in the world. Back to you, Boom and Ayel.
Well, Jana, she's seen it all. They've seen it all, you know, taking on all challengers and challenges in the PVL. Eliza ad-libs here. The pickup by Dina. CC rolls it to the other side. Satos serves it up for Valdez. The pickup by CC. Mababa yung bigay. Counter-attack here. And somebody touched the net. It's actually from Creamline. Called again by our down referee.
It looked like it was Cal Negrito. That dig from Gemma Galanza was too tight on the net.
Right.
Negrita wasn't able to control her momentum there.
6-2. Wong has been spectacular here. Tubino on the counter. Revilla saw that coming. Balik kay Baldo. Sent back. Revilla will send it to Tots. Denied entry!
Choco Mucho has really slowed down the attackers of Creamline. I mean, they have been trying to look for attackers to get points, but Valdez, Carlos has been checked.
And how about this? Little wild card here by Coach Sherwin, bringing in PVL, who started a lot of games, but not in the semifinals. PVL, of course, an OG member of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans.
That could create some spark here as she has the advantage of familiarity.
Right. Carlos. Wong saves it. It's still good. Another pickup by Choco Mucho.
What a hustle.
Negrito shoots it to Valdez. That time, there is no picking up that ball. But Dan Ponce has been all over the court.
You know, Choco Mucho making Creamline work hard for every point here. I mean, you see Creamline scrambling in offense and defense. It's like they're being challenged at every point because of how good Choco Mucho has been defending.
Tigina Wong there, Dan Ponce there. 3-7. Good first pass. Good dig there. Valdez will try. Pulls back. Underhand to Tubino. Fires one. Across. Royce Tubino. 5 attacks, 6 points, 8-3. We will be back. Packed to the rafters. Smart Araneta Coliseum. Packed all the way up to the nosebleeds. Arena Plus, astig sa sports. Last time these two teams met, of course, we know 24,000 tonight. 17,000. We've had a crowd in 2022, partner, 15,200. We've had a crowd 19,157. We also had a 14,000 crowd, and then the 24,000 crowd. We had a 17,400 crowd just in the prelims. It is the biggest ticket in town. Choco Mucho and Creamline, and Choco Mucho with its biggest lead of the match. Remember, they did not lead this whole match until they had set point at 25-24 earlier. Now they have a 6-point lead. What has given them this lead, partner?
Well, definitely Choco Mucho playing more synchronized and looking more cohesive. Oh, but a clean attack there coming from Bea De Leon. The reason why she was put in right now, they need that spark, they need a change in their offense, and that is something Bea De Leon can offer, and that's because of the good defense. Choco Mucho.
Sorry, partner. Spike of the set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan. Kate Viray, of course, formerly of Choco Mucho. Maddie is dug by Atienza. Galanza goes down the line. 2 straight points. 1 from BDL, 1 from Gemma. 5th point for Galanza.
This is what Creamline needs. They need to challenge the good floor defense of Choco Mucho. They need to find the weak spots right now.
Valdez serves it to Molde. The chase. The giveaway. The dive. The point! Wow, BDL proving to be a game changer here for Creamline. 2 points off the bench. Move brought to you by Honda Motorcycle.
Great reaction there from De Leon. I mean, a point is a point. You keep saying that.
Lead us down to 3. Make that 2. 4-0 run. Ang Creamline naman ang nagpapakita ng kapit.
Right, Liza Valdez putting more load in that serve. Cici Rondino there out of position to go for the first ball.
Molde and Ponce are there to try to help. And Valdez sends it to the net, breaking that 4-0 run.
We've talked about the small details, the errors and the timing of the errors. I mean, they were trying to catch up, but unfortunately that went straight to the net. So chance here for Choco Mucho to make this lead even bigger.
Kyle to Gemma. Ponce was there. Footy by Maddie. One more try here. BDL. And this is what we're saying about the advantage of Creamline from a bench standpoint.
Right. A lot of players, but they attack in and can perform instantly, and it has been Bea De Leon so far for Creamline.
Gemma saw it. Gemma sends it. Maddie's asking for it. Will she get it? Yes, she does. Sent back. And another point for Creamline. They're down by 1. 6 points for Galanza.
Galanza reading that one well. Take a look at the sequence. I mean, it's not easy to block a running attack because your position has to be perfect, your timing has to be perfect. The reason why that was a solid kill block from Gemma Galanza.
Receiving problems from Choco Mucho. And we're all tied up. It's a 6-0 run. Make that 7-1 all in all.
Bea De Leon has been doing good work here for Creamline.
What a move by Coach Sherwin.
Guys, hey, kanina, ito naman si Gemma, lagi na naman dito. Sa radyo na 1, kahit ano mangyari, kahit may defense tayo, 1 pa rin ako natin, ha? Hey, pag-press natin mo siya. 8 pa na lang, ito, tas 1. Ha? Marami nga.
Hey, isang pasa lang! Pasa lang, pasa lang!
Ga.
Hey, Choco Mucho!
Legendary music icon David Foster returns to Manila June 18. Buy your tickets now. Ticketnet.com.ph or call 8911-5555. 10-all. 1-0 Choco Mucho. Welcome to the finals. It's game number 1. The sister act. And it's been so intense. The battle on court and the battle by the crowds too.
That girl on your screen, Bea De Leon, put in side the court and instantly has been contributing not just points, but her energy has brought more confidence here for Creamline.
The dig by BDL. Sent back, BDL for coverage. Gemma will adjust. Nandun pa rin si BDL. Sa kabila dinala kay Tots. Ponce. This is alive. This is playable. Negrito calls play 2. That means 1-2. 8-1 run.
2 out of 2 for the 1-2 plays of Kyle Negrito. Perfect one there as Madayag was still in transition to go for the block. No floor defense there.
Creamline takes over the lead. Molde gets it back.
Ooh, great dig.
Very tight. Panaga sends it back. Choco Mucho momentarily losing composure here.
Now Panaga took advantage of that one. She read that one well. Dina Wong was gonna go for that 1-2 play. It was an overpass. That was the best option for Dina Wong.
BDL continues to serve. They were down 6 in this game, or in this set rather. That's a fantastic approach by the former UP Maroon. 5 points for Isa.
Beautiful one coming from Isa Molde.
Look at this
Draw
approach.
jump there.
Yeah, very aggressive.
Right in between BDL and Eliza Valdez.
Stops the run. Panaga. Deflected. CC. Blocked. Balik kay CC. 2 going up against her. Nahipo. Negrito shoots it to Gemma. Tang was there. Negrito sends it over. Calanza puts it away. 7 points for Gemma.
Can't have a loose block against Gemma Galanza. That's one of her strengths. She likes powering through the blockers.
Look at that. Look at that reaction. Look at the roar and the score.
You gotta celebrate every point in this match.
I love what she said in the semifinals. Ang sarap maglaro pag may pressure. Di ba? Yun ang sabi niya.
Right.
That's big time players really soaking in the moment.
Again, pressure is privilege at this point.
Ganda ng sukit. Oh, and Maddie missed it.
Maddie misjudged that one.
What a tremendous run this has been for Creamline. What a response for them.
Right. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of good touches, reflexes that have been working for both teams.
11-2 ang ating run as we speak. Better first ball. That's a good run also by Maddie to go aggressive to try to snatch a blocker, at least misdirect.
Right. And again, whenever they are in system and they put CC Randina in the perfect spot, in the perfect set, that's like automatic point for them.
Well, she's still there in front. Lead is only 2. Negrito had to ad-lib there with the underhand set. Nice dig there by Tubino. Look at that angle. You see CC up there like she's looking
Right.
at the spot already where she was going to hit that ball. That's how much elevation she has.
And that's only what CC Randina can do. But more than that, you know, her placement shots also, really her versatility overall game has been so big here for Choco Mucho.
Off the rebound. But Galanza breaks the block. Lead is back to 2.
Not a lot of clean attacks coming from Creamline rather, but Gemma Galanza has been so good using the blockers to get the point here.
Not Gemma Galanza, only averaging 11 points in the preliminaries. First 2 games in the semifinals, 23 pareho kaagad. Carlos is deflected. Valdez will ad-lib. Wong to the middle, not good enough for Ortiz. Valdez will swipe it and still score. 16-13 Creamline. Good news for all volleyball fans. The PVL, the UAP, the Spikers Turf can now be enjoyed on One Sports via high definition. Catch the games on One Sports HD Channel 17 only on Signal. One Sports HD is available to all active Signal prepaid and postpaid subscribers. Creamline trying to tie this matchup at 1-1, and they have a 4-point lead.
Activation there from the middle to Pangs Panaga. I mean, ever since PDL was put in, Cal Negrito has gained more confidence in setting up the middles. That's good news for them. They need more production from the middles.
Counter-attack here. Thoughts. Molde keeps it in play. CC gets a double block. CC will try again. Goes for the angle. Valdez knew it. Thoughts this time. No angle needed. Just pure strength on that one. 9 points for Caloy.
9 quiet points for Tots Carlos, taking advantage of that loose block of Ortiz.
Kita mo yung talo ng dalawa, no? Parehong lumulutang si CC at saka
They
si
were
Tots.
moving. That wasn't a solid blocking formation.
Ortiz. Wong with the dig. CC out of system. Valdez on the counter. And here we go again. 6-point lead by Creamline. 19-13 this time. Will they learn their lesson and not allow a Choco Mucho comeback?
Talagang hindi na tayo magpapatay. Dahil yung first pull natin, lahat ng options, tapos dalawa lang spiker natin. Okay lang ba? Importante lang, may angat natin. Guys, yung receive 1 at receive 2 natin, pilitin, ha? Para mas maganda. Ha? Okay, isang ikot na lang maya, mag-3 spikers tayo, okay? Okay, tsagain lang. Kanina, tsinaga natin. Diba, nakuha natin yung set. Ngayon, ganun din ang gawin natin. Double hit pa natin, ha? Sige.
Laban tayo, girls! Let's go! Choco Mucho!
Brace yourselves as athletes and sports lovers have no holds barred conversations with Sean Ildefonso. Watch Sean Time exclusive on Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now. A 6-point lead is what Choco Mucho had at 9-3. And Creamline turns it around and are ahead 19-13.
Momentum swinging.
And for those who just tuned in, by the way, Coach Dante, at the tail end of that timeout, was talking about what happened in the first set.
Right.
They were down by 7 and came back to win that set. Valdez was there but could not handle the heat. Mars Alba will come in. Sorry, partner.
And this is what Coach Dante was saying the timeout also. They need a side out kasi dalawang spikers lang sila in that rotation. So they want 3 spikers for more offensive options. As you mentioned, Mars Alba in right now for Choco Mucho.
So Ortiz, Tubino, and CC. Thoughts. Alba with a solid dig. And a solid counter-attack by CC Rondina to the head. A headshot. Bangs Panaga. 15 points for that pocket rocket. And Coach Sherwin will not even gamble anymore and call a timeout right away.
Sino nagsiserve? Alba po. Okay. Hey, Bangs, nandito ka diba? Tamakbo ka agad sa gitna, big quick.
Okay, coach.
Rai, dito ka na lang.
Okay.
Huwag kang pe-fake.
Yes, coach.
Kasi hindi naman kinukuha.
Okay po.
Ha? Tots, dito ka lang ha. Kahit kanina bola ha, pwede yan.
Yes po,
Ha?
yes po.
O kung walang receive, bumelo na tayo ng pinakabelo
Alright, may
natin.
receive tayo. Yes, may receive tayo.
And that's what we notice about the better teams in the league, really. Each rotation, they have
Right.
diba, a go-to play against each rotation of the opponent.
And they also have a game plan per rotation.
Right.
Know what offensive strategy they can execute, but at this point for Creamline, they need that good first ball for them to be able to execute.
Thoughts. Puts it away. Great timeout by Coach Sherwin. Tots with 10 points.
Good response on the timeout. Tots Carlos, a down the line hit on that one. Sobrang nipis. It's what they need. They want clean attacks.
20 serving 15. CC again. That's in. No, it's out. I thought it landed in the corner. No challenge there. They will accept the call.
Armina trying to go long on that one, trying to go for that surprise hit. She's been trying to go sharp and deep a couple of times already.
4 points away from tying the match. Royce has been quiet. And BDL shuts her down. That was the move of the set for Coach Sherwin.
The PVL has been flawless in almost all skill sets departments so far.
Oh, the Lady Spikers in attendance. Leila Cruz, Julia Coronel. Congratulations to them for their season 86, even if they're not able to defend their title. CC Rondina. Watching a former teammate pala, Mars Alba here. That's in! 8 points for Eliza. Eliza Valdez against Choco Mucho Flying Titans averaged in the 2 games 16 points. In the preliminaries and the semis, she's at 9. But against Choco Mucho, she averages 16.
Oh, she knows how to play against her sister team.
Ponce was there. Molde resets. Saw a hole.
She saw that BDL was late, trying to go for that block. BDL also letting that go in the last second, but that off-speed attack works for them. Big hole there, right on the middle.
Gina Rocha, service specialist. Serve and sweep. They go to Tots. Eliza. Out of system. Alba. Counter attack by Creamline. Balik kay Valdez. Binilisan. Molde will send it to the back and CC will safely guide it to the other side. Combination play. Reverse. Turbino cuts the lead down to 5.
Rebounds has been working well for Choco Mucho. Give them a chance to convert that point. Big gap there, big space for the cross-court attack.
It's a very composed set by Mars Alba.
Right.
Skirting the net. BDL. That's outside.
She had the right thing in mind, going to the zone. No one there for Choco Mucho, but just too wide for BDL.
Here comes the response of Coach Sherwin. Double sub. The ever ready and ever reliable Mitch Gumabaw is in. Mafe Galanza will set. Mitch Gumabaw, we know, one of the most efficient
Right.
in terms of minutes played and points
Right.
made.
Really high quality player here,
Yeah.
talking about Gumabaw.
PDL is checked. Galanza keeps it up. Miscommunication there. The lead is down to 3. 5-0 run. Here we go again.
Counter, okay.
Okay. So, let's go na. Sana, tama na.
Isipin muna natin, mapupunta yung bola ng maganda sa center.
Bago yan, bago.
Kapag natin, pwede kung tayo na sila mag-error. Tayo mamatay ha. Yan lang na. Let's go. Ha?
Alright. We breathe in, inhale, exhale.
MJC, yun, ha? Let's go.
Yes.
Go for it! Let's go! All in! Creamline!
Creamline needs a couple of points to put this set away. But again, in classic fashion, Choco Mucho just won't give up a set.
Sabi nga ni Coach Dante in the timeout, tsagain lang nila.
Parang
That's what
kanina,
they're doing right now.
Doble pa, sabi niya, doble pa.
But for Creamline, composure, mental toughness will be very important for them at this point.
Atienza with a great pass there. A chance to counter for Choco Mucho. It is Tubino receiving this one. Sinungkit ni Rondina. Calanza. Chance for Choco again. Alba straight to Molde. That is way overcooked.
Molde trying to avoid the blockers on that one. Kita niya na yung solid blocking formation. Too wide there. Too much adjustment for Isa Molde.
4 set points. It's in the hands of Eliza Valdez. Cici receiving. Cici from behind. A chance to put it away. They go to Galanza. Rebound. Alba. That's a point for Creamline with a floor touch. Is Choco going to challenge? No. Creamline were down 6 points in this second set. Eliza Valdez coming alive with 7 of her 8 points in this set, partner.
And with clutch points as well. I mean, serving strong towards that end stretch, putting Choco Mucho out of system, having the better advantage in this set.
Of course, we are tied. 1 set apiece. (26-24) for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, 25-20 for the Creamline Cool Smashers. We're all tied up here in game number 1 of the best of 3 final series, the battle for gold for the PVL 2024 All-Filipino Conference on One Sports Plus, the Pilipinas Live app, and also on RPTV. Boom Gonzalez, Ayala Estaniero, of course, Jana Ejido is somewhere in the thick of things in the middle of the 17,457 crowd at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Take me through that second set, Ayala.
Choco Mucho started strong in that set. They looked confident. They were on the roll. They had the momentum. But the momentum swung towards Creamline in the middle part of the set, and they just took control. I mean, the timeouts were perfect. You know, Creamline players responding well on those timeouts as you see the numbers. More attack points for Creamline, 16 big attack points for them against the 11 of Choco Mucho. Creamline faring better in their blocking as well. 4 kill blocks, they have somehow slowed down CC Rondina and that set. 1 block for Choco Mucho. Both teams trying to serve strong, but Creamline, I mean, this is the Creamline that we know. A lot of attack points and even committing more
errors. A lot of errors, you're right, you're right.
Meanwhile, Choco Mucho playing clean with only 3 errors.
But how big was that PDL substitution by Coach Sherwin? Because they were behind by 6 at that point, 9-3. And then Coach Sherwin just decides to use again his bench, which he has the luxury of doing with all of those other players, you know, ready to play. Michelle, Bernadette Pons, you know, as we said, BDL, Ori Bernardo, all ready to play for Creamline, and that really changed things. Although Mars Alba made an impact here for Choco Mucho when she came in, and they all of a sudden had a 5-1 run.
And then this is the finals. You want to maximize all your pieces, all your weapons, and that's what both of the coaches are trying to do, because again, they need quick adjustments because both teams trying to outsmart, outpower each other in this game.
So we're even Steven, as they say. Set 3, ready to go. And it is Gemma Galanza who will get us going. Earlier today, by the way, Petrogas winning in also in 5 sets. So what a fight back by Cherry Tigo in that 4th set.
Extending the match.
Yeah, Petrogas proving steadier there as Rondina starts us here in the 3rd with a massive swing.
Si Rondina again, that scoring machine for Choco Mucho.
Serve to Atienza. Panaga asking for it, and she puts it away.
The reason why Creamline has improved their attack points is they now have some contributions from the middle. Starting that second set, as you mentioned, when BDL was put in, you know, Negrito was able to activate the middle, so more easier.
Over-received, but sent back here. BDL, by the way, starts for Creamline as Royce Tubino is able to squeeze in through that block for her 8th point.
Taking advantage of that loose block. It's an important set for both teams. They want some separation here.
Is there a check? No check. It will be Choco Mucho point. Let's revisit with Jana Ejido.
Thanks, Boom and AL. And after set 2, our teams find themselves with 1 set win apiece. And this brings me back to my conversation with Kyle Negrito earlier on the upward trajectory of the defending champions, the Creamline Cool Smashers. And all she had to tell me was, and I quote, "We showed up when it mattered." Kyle also went on to add how the team's mindset shifts from here onwards, highlighting how the finals is going to be a game of who wants it more. And as much as extended matches like this are one to prove to be a challenge, in her words, she says, "Pasensya ang magiging labanan." Now more volleyball action to be played here in set 3 onwards, which you can check out on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now or watch via PilipinasLive.com as Michael Ortiz lines up to serve.
You know, Jana, it's an overused phrase that we hear in sports, especially when it comes to this stage in the finals. The who wants it more, who wants. But sometimes it's really as simple as that, especially when you just saw what happened in the 1st and 2nd set, because they're both schematically sound. They have great coaching, they have great individual players, so it's sometimes breaks of the game. And and willing.
Right.
Winning a set is just willing it sometimes.
And not just the willingness as well. John also mentioned the patience.
Yeah.
And Choco Mucho was able to display that in the first set, but Creamline also in the second set.
Extra effort, di ba? Yung mga intangibles.
Right.
That's what Who Wants It More really
that's
means
right.
when you break down an overused phrase in sports. And 6-2, here's that start that Choco Mucho had also in set number 2. And here's that predictable timeout by Coach Sherwin Meneses.
Atat na atat yung blocking si Bea. Diba? Kung gusto mo pakawalan si Bea, dito mo yung balik mo lang muna si Eli.
Sorry.
Magre-react naman yun eh.
Yeah.
Tapos meron pa tayo dito. Ha?
Mine.
Go, go, go.
Isa naman na ulit.
Let's go, all in, Creamline! So let's see the response. The Cool Smashers down 4 here. Early timeout.
They need a good pass and they need a quick side out here. Now Choco Mucho starting strong again, but the question is, will they be able to sustain this time?
Tubino will get us going for this rally in set number 3. It's a good serve. Oh, ganda ng pitik. Ang ganda ng pitik nung set na yun.
A good delay there from Negrito, setting up Tots Carlos from the back row. Take a look at this replay. Pinitin ng konti yung set.
Oh, wow.
No blockers there for Tots Carlos.
And both Tubino and Rondina undecided, just like this one. Here comes Creamline again. Overpass though. A chance to counter. Another miscommunication there. Bumalik sa Creamline. Gemma. CC with a chase. Keeps it in play. Dina says, I have it. Creamline on the advantage here. PDL. And this is what we mean. These two teams are so greatly coached. Timeout at 6-2. Creamline goes with 2 points.
And again, the coaches are so good that their instructions are very clear, but it also goes to show how good their players are, because they're able to execute whatever their coaches are trying to ask from them.
Molde is sent back. Molde will try again. It's a bit tight. Valdez with a dig. Tots from behind. Underhand to Molde. And Molde will get this one.
And this is what Choco Mucho needs, the production of Isa Molde, because we know that CC Rondina will carry the load. Tubino showing up as well. This time, Isa Molde getting that point.
7-4. Carlos receiving. Shoot to the other side. Chance to counter. Dina goes for the 1-2, and then Maddie sends it over. That is a checkout point for CCS.
Creamline on the roll right now. They have the momentum here as Bea De Leon gets that point, intentionally using the hands of Rondina.
6 points off the bench for BDL, 5 on attacks.
That's how much impact she has given here in this match so far.
Technical timeout, and Choco Mucho ahead.
Arena Plus, astig sa sports. Creamline Cool Smashers up by 3 points. Choco Mucho, rather, up by 3 points. Dino Wong. Madi Madayag preparing to serve.
Maddie with the serve. 8-5. Bangs on the run. Chance to counter. Dina looks at Cici. Cici looking at the floor.
And Cici Rondina again, before she played indoor, nababad siya sa beach volley. And that's one skill that they have, yung titingin muna sa kabila ng court to see the weak spots, the holes, and that is something that she has as an advantage here offensively.
4 years she left indoor.
Right.
And playing like she never left. Flying around the Smart Araneta Coliseum, pounding away with 19 points in the match. And a spike of a set brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng Bayan.
Definitely can't have one block against Cici Rondina, especially with an open space and the cross-court attack.
All you can do sometimes is just shake your head, really. It's as Maddie serves up an ace, her third of the match.
Choco Mucho has really kept the momentum on their side.
13 aces for Maddie Madayag here in the tournament. Order restored. Choco Mucho for now. Combination play. Molde with a smile, digging. Rondina na naman. It's back to Choco Mucho. Dina will go back to Cici. Tots with a pickup. Pons will just give a free ball. Dina back to Cici again. Oh, are you kidding me? 20 points for Rondina. Rondina papagod. Hindi mo talaga pwedeng hindi gamitin yung nickname na yun.
That's right. I mean, a lot of attempts coming from her, but she finds all the ways to still provide the points.
And the elevation is the same. Actually, it gets higher and higher.
Sunod lang. Di ba? Hindi, nasa kabila yung bola. Nag-lose mo, lahat nakatayo. Alam niyo naman yung trabaho niyo eh. Huwag kayong magmadali kung nasa kabila yung bola. Kaya naman natin mag-stop. O, first attack lang tayo. Kung walang receive, dito. Box kasama naman si Box.
Postseason of the association is ongoing. Watch 2024 NBA playoffs only on NBA TV Philippines. One Sports and Pilipinas Live. Everyone's game. Hashtag NBA on Signal. 12-5. Biggest lead in this set is at 7. That's actually the biggest lead all throughout the match. And it both belongs to Choco Mucho. Actually, no. Let me correct myself. Creamline had a 7-point lead earlier. That's in! Galanza paints the line with her 10th point.
Perfect angle there for Gemma Galanza. Much needed point for the Creamline Cool Smashers. An out-of-system set. A lot of spin in that attack of Gemma Galanza.
Served by Negrito. Perfect pass there by Molde. That drops in. Cici asking for a little more height on that set, but she adjusts. And the tape of the net helping her cause here. 21 points, 21 attacks.
Cici Rondina making it look so easy to deliver points in this match.
That's in.
All right amount of speed and power to get that point for Gemma Galanza. Now the floor defense was ready for a power hit on that one. But almost an off-speed attack there. A lot of risk action for Gemma Galanza.
Molde receiving. Run and gun! Boy, that takes you back to the Golden Tigresses.
Classic running attack for Micah Ortiz. Perfect set as well for Tina Wong. Panaga late in trying to close that block. Oh, we missed that one.
That's old school. That's old school. Atienza receiving. Carlos going over the blocker. Sondino with a chase after Ponce with a pickup. High rainbow free ball. Bangs on the run.
Panaga with her own version of a running attack. Rita connecting well with Panaga on that one.
Such an aggressive run.
Well, they're also going down. Already going down after Panaga hit that ball.
14-8. Over. Ponce makes it to the other side. Tupino, dug by Negrito. Underhand to Carlos. Dug by CC. That's still good. Negrito. Combination play, dug by Ponce, but no second ball.
I mean, Ponce has been all over the court, reading the offense well, but this one, just too much power from Tots Carlos. Ponce could not contain that one.
Flying left, cutting right, and Coach Dante won't gamble.
Pag na bola, transition, sigaw rin yung dalawang wing. Tuloy, nag-iisa lang dito. Pwede naman tayo sumabay dito. Pwede yung puntahan. Okay, okay, sige. Kapag may umikot, tulong ha, sige.
Disiplina.
Kaya tayo ha. Tara.
Coach Dante, Coach Sherwin, former teammates, Adamson University, former teammates in the national team. A lot of history, good friends. And they're at it again. And there will be more between the two of them. There will be more.
And we're hearing a lot of technical stuff
Yes,
from them, right?
I love it.
It's
I love
a lot of technical instructions. It's
both.
just a matter of, players executing that one. It's actually spoon feed na talaga sa kanila.
Tina underhands it to Tubino, goes cross. Oh, that's going to be a free ball for Choco Mucho. Tina will go to Molde. That's a perfect set for Molde. What a dig there by Panaga. Another chance here. Balik na naman kay Isa. Oh, she overcooks that one.
And that was a wasted opportunity there for Isa Molde. One blocker, and even the blocker was already loose in going for that block. She had all angles checked. Unfortunately, too wide for Isa Molde.
Remember, this was a 7-point lead, down to 4. These two teams just will not give an inch. Obabawiin. Great block there. Isa will try again. Now it's the chance for Creamline. Ponce asking for it. Denied! Tinuro pa! Boy, they needed that, didn't they?
Exactly. I mean, Creamline slowly catching up, trying to close the gap, but that out-of-system set, well read there by Tobino. And even Ortiz was there to go for the cross-court angle.
Just in case. 15-10. Tots will tip it over, and that will go nowhere.
Good soft touch there from Tots Carlos. I mean, Maddie read that one well, but she swung her arms in the coverage.
Comes the double sub. Mitch and Mafe coming in. Carlos with 13 points here in game number 1. Rondina leads all scorers with 21, backed up by Tobino's 10 and Moldes 7. Valdez in the meantime with 9 and Galanza with 11 to back up Tots. Tina. Delayed by the block. Tubino, right pin. What a touch. Good reaction by Creamline. Tubino asking for it again, but it is Maddie who gets it. Atienza was up for it. Gemma from behind.
The sister connection on that one. Mafe to Gemma on the back row. Look at this replay.
Straight down the pipe.
Nadina Wong cut out of position on that one as well.
Well, the lead down to 3 now. This is the closest they've gotten. They had a 4, now it's down to 3. That's out. No check. According to Yule, it's going to be a 2-point lead. They need a side out. Choco Mucho does.
They can't panic at this point. They need to compose themselves. Creamline really looking to close this gap.
Pareho talaga itong teams na to. Marunong kumapit.
That's right.
Tubino. Denied entry. The lead is down to 1. Creamline first set at a 7-point lead. Choco Mucho third set, a 7-point lead has been erased.
Take a look at the block of PVL, but you have to credit the good serving of Galanza, putting Choco Mucho out of system here.
That's another one. Tubino goes through the block. Kumabao. Block breaker. What did we say about her? That's her first swing at the ball.
And again, this is the luxury that Creamline has. Bench players, second stringers stepping up when they are needed. Mafe Galanza and MG stepping up right now, closing the gap.
8-1 run. Choco Mucho looking for a side out to get Rondina in front. Tubino again. And we get to the technical timeout with a 1-point Choco Mucho lead. Arena Plus, astig sa sports. You're watching game number 1 at hindi kami nagugulat dahil yan ang kwento talaga ng volleyball fans from far away, coming over to watch the big games. That's why we also have a lot of viewers all over the world for this titanic matchup. 1-all, 16-15 in the third. Dina. Maddie. Her own version of a running attack. 4 points now.
We're seeing great plays from the middles. Maddie Madayag with a clean attack.
It's her 3rd point here in the set. Maddie and BDL facing each other at the net. So strange to see still.
Right. Former captain of Choco Mucho against the current captain of Choco Mucho.
Maddie again. Tips it over. Nagturuan pa. Somebody touched the net. BDL, Maddie. Ang tinawag ni Yul Benosa was si BDL. Na tinuro rin ni Maddie. But tinuro ni Mitch si Maddie. So, ano gagawin natin, partner?
But the one thing is clear here. The net moved
Yes, it
during
did.
that sequence.
It did.
But we don't know whether it was a Maddie or whether it was a Bayadel.
Just as we were saying, it's so strange to see them go against each other. Let's see. Oh, it is BDL. Maddie was right after all. Right at left hand. 18-15. Choco Mucho recovering a tad bit here. After they were threatened at 15-all. 3-0 run. Dami ko nang binanggit na run dito.
Both teams now trying to close gaps, trying to gain leads in this game.
That's a gift.
Can't give away those kinds of regalo at this point. Players are too good to take advantage of that.
Rocha comes in. Tubino will get a rest.
Rocha earlier was productive as well, especially in the floor defense for Choco Mucho.
That's what she's there for. Good pass from Isa. Good reaction from the blockers of Creamline, cutting the lead down to 1. That is Bea De Leon's 8th point and 3rd block of the match.
Solid blocking formation there, Bea De Leon, and the MG closing down all gaps against Isa Molde.
Isa will try again for the cut shot. The tap. The swing. Rondina for defense. Chance ball given to Creamline. Kumabaw. Hit out. 2 for 2.
Quality minutes here for Mape Galanza and Michelle Gumabaw. I mean, they closed the lead twice already for the Creamline Cool Smashers.
Timeout, Coach Dante.
Siyempre lang, simple lang tayo. One, dulo mo lang. Okay, dulo mo lang ha. Then, pagka maganda, ito lang may backline dito. Okay, pag makita mo, ito lang naman ang lagay mo dyan. Oo. Kailangan lang ha. Tama mo lang ha.
Okay, wala pa.
Diskarte ka lang, diskarte ka lang. Diskarte. Okay? Go, 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 go.
Choco Mucho.
Coach Dante talking to Isa on that one. They need a side out at this point, and it's Isa Molde on the back row. But, you know, Coach Dante also mentioning that Cici Rondina is actually an option in the back row. If they need a quick side out, they have options from all sides of the court.
By the way, that is the second timeout already for Coach Dante Alinsunurin. So they will have to deal with it from here on in, or maybe use a challenge here or there. But it's 18-all, and Creamline takes over the lead. The first lead this set after being down by 7. I've said that once before, at least. But it's now the shoe is on the other foot.
Right.
Maddie easily taken by Pawns. Kumabaw na naman. Oh, what a dig by Regine. What a dig by CC. From the back row. Atienza. Sinet pa kay Mitch. Pero mahirap yun.
Very tough one. Too high. And Galanza, sobrang layo niya na kay Gumabaw. Lucky break there for Choco Mucho.
Oh, they tie the match at 19-all. CC is now in front. Ang kadiagonal ni Isa Molde. Can they make a run here? 2019, Choco Mucho.
Set there from Galanza. Two errors of Creamline giving Choco Mucho an advantage. And Galanza gets the point off the hands of Madi Madayag. And we have another deadlock here. It's a race to 5.
20 all, 1 all. And a service ace. Creamline takes it over. The impact of PVL in this match.
That's right. I mean, stepping up at the right moments of the game.
You gotta be ready, you know. Credit to her for staying ready.
8 points for BDL.
Another misreceived ball. 2-point lead. Crucial here. Wala nang timeout, as we said. So Coach Dante will pull out Dina Wong and put in Mars Alba.
You have to credit the good serving of BDL and even Pons earlier, putting Choco Mucho out of system, you know, making them, forcing them to scramble in offense.
Ponce with a good first ball. Kaya halong galit yung palo ni Cici Rondino doon. And what a good first ball can do. And Mars Alba, perfect set.
Right, cohesive there in that sequence. I mean, good first ball as you mentioned, and steady setting from Mars Alba. They were in system on that one.
Gemma on the other side. Gets it back. 23-21.
And off the hands of her blockers. Look at this replay.
Partner, this is looking like that finals, the last game of last December, when Choco Mucho could not hold on to the leads. I mean, several leads. This one was a 6-point lead in the second set. Today, 7-point lead in the third set, and they're down 2. It's not over yet, but it has been a problem. It has been an issue, holding on to leads.
Right, and that's something Creamline thrives on. They know how to close gaps.
CC will give a free ball to CCS. Panaga asking for it. Still alive. Gemma waiting in the wings. Mars back to CC. Good coverage there by Negrito. Gemma again. Scores! Set point, Creamline.
A great display of teamwork here for the Cool Smashers. I mean, Gemma Galanza getting that point, but you have to credit the floor defense and the setting.
24-21. The slide by Atienza. Tots adjusts. Blocked by Ortiz. Galanza na naman. Galanza again. Creamline comes from behind and leads 2 sets to 1.
Galanza on fire in this set. A lot of clean attacks coming from her, right on the weak spots of the floor defense of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, and this is what they need. They need the activation of Gemma Galanza from offense to defense. She has really stepped up for the Creamline Cool Smashers.
7 points in the third set, 16 all in all, and a 6-1 run to end that set. Well, just like set number 1, Creamline was a victim of a 6-1 ending run. This time, it is now 2-1 for Creamline after they come back from 7 points down. And inunti-unti, they just kept on putting pressure, and it changed at 15-all. 16-15, ating technical timeout, but since then, talagang Creamline just relentless on their attack.
Exactly, and we keep mentioning this. They have the luxury, you know, of bench players stepping up, Pon stepping up, PVL stepping up, Mafe Galanza as well, together with Michelle Gumabao. They started the run to close the gap, and they almost finished that set. I mean, collectively, it was just really a team effort for the Creamline Cool Smashers. A necessary adjustment this time needed for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. As we take a look at the number, Creamline performing better again in terms of attack points. 18 for them against the 13 of Choco Mucho. And, you know, both teams really trying to pick up their game in terms of net defense and service game, but really it has been the offense of Creamline that has been their biggest advantage so far in this match.
So now, Coach Dante has to do something, so he will start with Mars Alba and Cherry Nunag.
Cherry Nunag, who has been the mainstay as a
starter. You're right.
For Choco Mucho.
It's when CC Rondina is in that back row, sometimes yun na, nahihirapan na itong Choco sometimes. Buti na nga may lamang sila, no? Nakapag-ipon ng konti, but obviously not enough against the Creamline Cool Smashers.
And this is where other players need to come in. Those quick side outs, because they can't rely everything on CC Rondina in terms of points.
Well, CC's on the front row to start. Gets the block breaker to go. And another quick start here by Choco Mucho, 2-0.
Big adjustment here for Choco Mucho. I mean, Nunag in, but Molde playing as an opposite attacker right now. To be an outside hitter.
Tots Carlos gets the point back for her 14th.
The hands of Rondina on that one. Carlos intentionally going for the outer hand of Rondina.
Mars scoots it to CC. That ball is beyond saving. 24 points. She had a 32-point output against Petrogas in the semis. Her PVLI is 33 in the All-Filipino against Creamline also. She also had 31 against Petrogas. You see, CC sometimes at her best against the best teams too.
Always high scoring.
Carlos knows a thing or two about high scoring too. 3-2, Choco Mucho. Let's go to Jana Ejido.
Umendayel, we've been mentioning the OGs from both sides of the court, but I'll shine a spotlight on whom Coach Dante Linsaludin considers a crucial piece of how Choco Mucho ended up here in the finals in her rookie conference with the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, and that's Royce Tobino. Making a trip to the finals in her conference with the team, Coach Dante says this is much deserved for Royce and adds that he's thankful for her contributions to the team, and I quote him saying, "Mas thankful kami sa kanya dahil pinili niya kami. What you see on court is what we see in training." At deserve niya yan din. Talagang she works on her mistakes and improves. Now while the Flying Titans are set down against their sister team, this is where Royce's role as a veteran and a rookie Titan can come in by set 4 on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now or watch by PilipinasLive.com and experience PVL games live in HD and commercial free anytime and anywhere in the world, as Tots Carlos will get this rally going.
Came into the Choco Mucho from PLDT and was supposed to obviously back up Kat Tolentino with the departure of Kate Veray, of course. But now thrusted into that starting role with the unfortunate injury to Kat Tolentino, which has really dragged on.
Right.
And we wish her well. Kat always in attendance here in the games. Mars with a pickup. 4-3 for Choco Mucho. CC from behind. taken in the chest by Gemma Galanza. Chance to counter here. Mars goes to the middle. Gutsy play by Mars Alba.
Exactly, a crafty one there. Perfect set on the middle. I mean, Bea De Leon read that one, but not the angle where Madayag was trying to go for.
His. 1-2 is sent back. Mars to Tubino. And Tubino scores. Another hot start by the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, leading 6-3. The question now is sustaining it, and Coach Sherwin will call time right away.
Lagyan mo na si Bea kay Backwick, okay yan kay Bea. Dalawa kayo ni Tobine, okay. Ha? Si Consta dito. Okay, pasa tayo. Baklo sa gitna, baklo dito.
Yeah, let's go.
Ha? Hindi pwede habol ulit tayo. Ngayon na.
Yes, let's go. Push tayo.
Yes!
Let's go.
Dikit yung receive, okay? Dikit
Okay,
nyo.
okay.
Let's go.
Dali, hey! Sabla!
Creamline!
Yan yung crucial dun, di pwedeng humabol ulit because you can only do that for so long. It is exhausting. They've come back in set number 2. They come back in set number 3. They lost the lead in set number 1, so they also know how that feels. So our PVL XX are in attendance, of course. Part of this mammoth crowd, 17,457 tonight.
Not good at service ace. We have been talking about BDL.
Yep.
On the other side, an impact player, a game changer. Coach Dante looking for that game changer, and potentially it can be Cherry Nunag here for the Flying Titans.
At isama na rin natin si Mars Alba then, who made a difference earlier, although they lost that set. Look at that, digging
On cue.
on cue. CC stops the ball. Bernadette Podge finding a spot. You know, Podge, as we know, we've covered, I personally have covered since college. She doesn't like it close to the net. So when it's close to the net, this is what she's going to do.
But again, still able to execute that one gracefully. So much ball control on that one.
Mga beach volleyball experts. Our good friend CC on the other end, of course. Tubino will try. Thoughts with coverage. The rolling ball doesn't work. Gemma asks for it again. CC gets a hand on it. Umatras na siya, no, ready for a strong spike.
Good reaction from her, but again, she was not in the right position to go for the pancake save. Trying to extend her arms on that one.
7-5. Choco Mucho's got to get ready.
Good response after the timeout of Coach Sherwin talking about Creamline.
CC receives. Mars with one hand. Tubino will do the same. The ball. 13 points for Royce.
You know, somehow, Mars has provided stability here.
8-5. We will be back. Mitch Morente in attendance here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. As Choco Mucho protecting a 3-point lead, but are down 2-1. They won the first set via 6-1 run comeback at the end. The Celostero, yeah, yep. Hiding, oh, not anymore, smiling. All in attendance here. As this builds up, and Choco wants to force a fifth set. We already had a fifth setter, an exciting battle for bronze earlier. Cherry Tigo forcing a 5-setter, and Petrogas being pushed, but coming out the winner in their own series.
Well, let's see if Choco Mucho can do the same here. Will they be able to extend this one?
It's great coverage by Atienza. Very tight. Pero babalik kay Gemma with a chance to attack, and she does. Mars to Royce. What happened there, partner?
I mean, that set of Mars Alba was well read by PVL. Take a look at this replay, straight to Tobino. Negrito and PVL teaming up, closing all angles of Tobino in that one. No coverage for Choco Mucho.
10 points for BDL off the bench. 5 attacks, 4 blocks, and an ace.
What a game so far
What a game.
for her.
Off the bench. That's too low. Lead is down to 2.
Mars Alba trying to activate Maddie on that one, trying to involve other attackers. Fortunately, too low there for Maddie.
Lisa Sato was the one who started for Creamline. It might have been sailing out, but we play on as Tobino spanks that ball.
Oh, and this is why Coach Dante is adjusting and putting her as an outside hitter. She's very efficient as an outside hitter. Finding the
Comfortable,
net.
ano? Sharp serve to Pons. Gemma gets the point back. They're down 2.
You know, whenever Creamline is in system, they really play fast, low set, faster volleyball. The reason why Choco Mucho has to load up with their serves, because if not, Creamline would definitely have an easier time here.
18 points for Gemma. Kyle will go to CC for sure. Yes, she does. CC gets it back. Off the rebound, off a scramble, and off a loose ball, Gemma sends it over. Mars, back to CC. CC, back to work. With the block breaker.
No, not even Pax Panaga and Tots Carlos can slow down Cici Rondina. All power in that attack.
25 points tonight. They needed every single one as they're behind here in the set. Oh, sorry, in the set counts. Carlos spanks one back.
Again, another good first ball. Allowed Cal Negrito to go for the combination play. Tots Carlos in the middle there. Great angle in that attack.
MVP versus MVP. 9 serving 11. Ponce with a perfect pass. Doug. CC off the runway. Good dig there with the left hand for Gemma. Same with Tobino here, and the swipe by CC Rondina. Check out.
Rondina getting a lot of attempts. Higher workload here for her.
Well, it's going to be that kind of night.
Right. And she needs to find ways to score a point.
I'm sure pumasok siya dito sa Araneta. She knows her workload's going to be. Alba. Rondina adjusts. Atienza. Juan scores.
Everyone contributing right now for Creamline. We've mentioned Gemma Galanta, Tots Carlos this time. Bernadette Pons stepping up in that sequence.
Overpass. Alba was up for it. CC gets it out of system and puts it away. 26 points.
May konting gigil na kay Cici Rondina. You know, she's been working really hard here for Choco Mucho, finding all ways again to score a point. Another out-of-system attack there for Cici Rondina. You know, she makes it look so easy.
Come on.
Ang hirap whenever you're in the front row, you know that most of the balls will go to you. But the mindset really and the athleticism.
And napapagsak na yung bola, tsaka lang sila nag-buzzer kung meron man kasi hindi ko rin marinig. Okay? Or else, dalawa sila mag-buzzer sila, mag-aano sila. Okay?
Sorry, we did not catch what Creamline is contesting there. So CC will serve with a 3-point lead. That's the attack efficiency of CC Rondina today so far. Double block. Tots again. Once got her hand up, but not the ball. 17 points for Tots.
Carlos is on fire right now. Look at this replay. Binite ni Kyle. So Tots Carlos had that option. Nilis ng konti. I mean, Tang Ponce was there, but too much power in that attack.
Carlos will move out. Mitch is back in. So is Maffei for the double sub.
Effective double sub here earlier for Creamline.
Combination play, but that's out. There's a touch. They're going to challenge. Yul Benosa gives the point to Creamline. And a challenge from the Choco Mucho side. On that Isa Molde attack. Si Isa, no? Ang umatake.
Mars Albert trying to go for that combination play again. Isa Molde playing as an opposite hitter right now. Not her usual position, but they need that one to give, you know, some space for Royce Tubino to play her comfortable position as an outside hitter.
At sila na kailangan mag-adjust. Sila yung naghahabol dito in terms of the sets. They've tried. And they've, you know, they played very well. They just could have finished off Creamline. They've allowed Creamline to come back twice in set 2 and set 3. This is game 1 of the finals. One Sports Plus, Pilipinas Live app, and on RPTV. No touch there. So, this is down to a 1-point lead.
Choco Mucho has done a good job starting strong, but Creamline has done even a better job closing down the gap.
4-point lead, partner. Pinakamalaki dito sa set na to. Tubino will tip it over. Atienza was there. Mitch had to adjust and still scores. 13 all. You talk about efficiency with the limited court time.
Exactly.
She always delivers.
Really, what a luxury for Creamline to have a Michelle Gumabao who can deliver consecutive points when needed.
A touch at the net, and here comes Choco Mucho again, losing composure and losing the lead. First lead of the game of the of the set for Creamline, and Coach Dante now is forced to call another timeout. Again, CC Rondina at the back, and Choco Mucho struggling.
Maximize lang mag-agresibo tayo sa ginagawa. Nagkakaproblema tayo sa receive, pero nakaka-depensa rin tayo. Ang problema lang, itsura natin, parang ayong lumaban na. Oy, laban tayo, ha? Oy, receive tayo, okay tayo. Open tayo. Pero pag walang space, sige, bigay mo. Sige, go, 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 go.
Laban tayo! Choco Mucho!
Coach Dante addressing the disposition of his team. And it can, you know what, again, it can be demoralizing when you have a Creamline that just keeps coming at you.
And this is why we keep on saying that, you know, in terms of skills, you know, meron na yung dalawang teams na to. They have proven that. They have the pieces to be in the finals. But it's going to be really a mental game for both teams. And right now, Choco Mucho being tested. They need to compose themselves. Sabi nga ni Coach Dante, they've lost their intensity and aggressiveness here. They need it back.
Tubino, not the strongest, but a smart attack for Royce to tie the match at 14.
Nilisan niya na, taking advantage of the late block of Creamline. So another deadlock here.
Lunag started this fourth set. Oh, that still works.
What a way for Creamline to recover. It was almost an overpass, but you have to credit Mafe Galanza going for that one-hand set. And Pons as well ready. Tinuloy pa rin yung combination play.
15, serving 14. CC and Tang give up the ball. 2-point lead. Technical timeout. Back inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum, 17,457 people tonight witnessing this game number one, where Creamline down a set and down in sets 2 and 3, come back as much as 6 and 7 points. And now here they were down 4 as Elisa Valdez is on the bench. Maddie getting ready. And so are we for this rally, courtesy of Bernadette Pons. That's an antenna hit. Body language of Choco Mucho not looking positive right now.
They're looking lost right now. I mean, a miscue earlier between Ponce and Rondina, and right now some errors coming their way. Meanwhile, Ponce has been consistent on that service line.
And Creamline taking advantage of Choco Mucho looking a bit disorganized. Ponce looks like she's hurt on that dig attempt. And the final timeout for Coach Dante Linsunurin here in this set.
Namitsura natin. Nagdodogto tayo sa ginagawa natin. Nagdodogto tayo. Ha? Oh, sige, laban lang tayo. Sige. Usap lang kayo, usap.
Hey, let's go! Isa-isayin natin yan! Choco Mucho! Laban tayo, girls! Let's go!
Tang Ponce shaking it off. Up in her left hand, clenching her fist.
I mean, Coach Dan didn't even have to say
Oh,
some
yeah.
instructions, some technical things.
exactly.
He was trying to rally his team because, again, this isn't a question of execution or skills at this point. It's really a mental game. They really need to find their confidence back.
Isa on the right side, struggling on that pin. And Dina able to dig that one. Tubino will make something out of this. Creamline looking flawless right now in terms of their movement, especially on the counters. And speaking of, Mitch again, 4 points. And the story of the game is the bench of Creamline.
Exactly. I mean, now BDL, we keep talking about her, but Michelle Gumabao and Mafe Galanza really stepping up big. And we haven't even mentioned a lot of Bernadette Pons, who came in for Eliza Valdez as well.
Choco Mucho trying to get Cici Rondina back in front. In the meantime, everything working here for Creamline. Up 6.
Michelle Gumabao from offense to defense.
Down 4. Creamline unleashes a 10-1 run.
Choco Mucho needs a side out right now.
Not in this rotation. Creamline is rolling.
Creamline reading everything that Choco Mucho has been hitting. I mean, Madi Madayag there, closed down by Bea De Leon, the right angle to get the kill block.
And this is what 11 finals appearances really can bring to a team. No panic.
A winning mindset.
Yeah, down 7, down 6, down 4. And they come back. They lose that point. But they're up by 6. Cici Rondina, deep thought here in front of us. They're trying to figure out a way to spark a rally. Galanza, 20 big points.
Galanza has capitalized on that weak spot, that zone 1 of the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. She has been going to that zone again and again. It has been proven effective for her.
Talk about stepping up. Galanza, 11 points in the preliminaries. 20-point performances, back-to-back 23, now 20. She's only averaging 11 before that. Big-time players show up in big-time matches. And speaking of, Mitch has been big-time off the bench.
Has been unstoppable. Still no answers from the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. I mean, can't leave one block against Michelle Gumabao, and that angle, her comfortable angle, cross court, easily open for her.
This is where they miss the bench. Choco Mucho, unfortunately, a thin bench with Vinsania, Cheng, and Tolentino all injured. Gumabao with 7 points. And more importantly, 9 match points for Creamline. Look at this as she says, "Squeeze me," to Royce Tubino.
We have to talk about Mafe Galanza and Michelle Gumabao, who was put in as a double sub. They never looked back. We haven't seen Tots Carlos and Karen Negrito for the longest time right now in this set.
1 match point save via an error.
But we have to play flawlessly here, talking about Choco Mucho.
Galanza asking for it. She gets it. Wong opens up to Cici. That's very tight. And Cici could not control her momentum. Touches the net. Head up, she says, chin up, because there's a game number 2. But right now, the celebration is on the side of Creamline as they are 1 win away from their 8th championship in this Premier Volleyball League.
And you mentioned that partner, bench player, stepping up, Michelle Gumabao, Bea De Leon, Mafe Galanza, Bernadette Pons. Really a collective effort from the Creamline Cool Smashers. The reason why they were able to get this game won.
Big bench contributions. And no series is won in 1 game, so we'll have another one over the weekend. But Creamline, who at one point had their backs against the wall in the semis, to enter the semis, and then backs against the wall to advance into the finals. They deliver, and they respond again today by losing that first set. After leading by 7, they could have been demoralized. But they respond and come back with this score line. 24-26, 25-20, 25-21, 25-16. A 4-set win by the 7-time champion.
You know, but for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, Coach Dante tried his best to make a lot of adjustments. Unfortunately, somehow it did not work for them. They lost their composure in the 4th set. They had a good run at the start, but again, composure will matter the most. That will be their biggest lesson in this game that they will need to work on in game 2.
Let's go to Jana Ejido with our player of the match.
Thanks so much, Boom and Ayel. I am with our player of the match, Gemma Galanza. But before that, Gemma, congratulations. The Creamline Cool Smashers are 1 win away from another championship. Gemma, congratulations once again. That's 20 points for you from 18 attacks and 2 blocks. Kinwento mo sa akin kanina sa dugout at sinabi mo na hindi maging madali itong final series na to sa dami ng challenges na nalagpasan ng team. Tell me, how are you able to come back in this match, especially pagkatapos ng set 1 loss?
Ayoko lang matapos yung game na to na hindi kami yung mananalo. So, nakikita ko yung mga teammates ko na lumalaban din, na kini-cheer kami sa loob. So, sino ba ako para sumuko? Sino ba kami para sumuko? So, ilalaban talaga namin to. And ayun lang, sobrang sarap lang sa feeling na nakuha namin to.
And for you and the team naman, hindi na bago sa inyo ang finals atmosphere. Tell me, how special is this Game 1 win, especially for the future games or game to come?
Ano masasabi niyo na nanalo tayo? Mama ko! Ayun, birthday ng tito ko! Tito Gita, happy birthday! Ate Princess, birthday ni Ate Princess! Birthday na mama mo! Birthday ni Gia! Happy birthday, Ate Gia! Happy birthday! Ate Gemma lang po! Mama, I love you! Basta happy kami! Queen mo na ko! Birthday ng mama ko! Happy Mother's Day! Birthday ng tito ko! Okay, ang gulo. Ganun yung nararamdaman namin ngayon sa larong to. So, hindi pa ito... Ay, okay. Ay, sorry. Hindi ito para mag-relax kami. Mag-train kami ulit para sa next game.
And Gemma, finally, may makapagbati ka ba, especially on behalf of your teammates na nandito dito kanina?
Ayan, nauna na nga po yung greetings. Hello po sa mga binati ng teammates ko. And sa Creamline Cool Smashers po! Thank you so much! And sa family ko sa Laguna, hello po! I love you! And kana Tita Joy, ay lahat ng Desus family. Ayan. Bye-bye! See you sa game 2.
All right, Gemma Galanza is your player of the game. Back to you, Bumanayan.
Thank you very much, Jana Ejido. And of course, Gemma Galanza and the rest of her teammates there celebrating that Game 1 win. And they are looking forward to that second game in this best-of-3 finals. And speaking of that second game, that will happen on Sunday, May 12, Mother's Day, at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Of course, that will be preceded by Petrogas and Cherry Tigo for the battle for bronze. And then will be followed by that titanic matchup. And we'll see what kind of adjustment Coach Dante Alinsunurin will have to do against the veteran Creamline Cool Smashers, taking game number 1 here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. And that will do it for us in our broadcast here on One Sports Plus, on the Pilipinas Live app, and on RPTV. Petrogas winning their first game in their series, and Creamline get their noses ahead here in the finals, winning game number 1. For Jana Ejido, Ayala Estaniero, I'm Boom Gonzalez. We'll see you Sunday for game number 2.